Welcome to the April 2026 edition. KDAB brings you fresh insights, new releases, and practical resources to help you stay ahead in Qt, C++, and Rust developments. Qt 6.11 has landed, and Jesper Pedersen sits down with the Qt group to walk through its standout additions, from QCanvasPainter and QRangeModelAdapter to the new TaskTree. It's one of those releases where the minor version number hides a lot of meaningful engineering work, the kind that quietly makes your day smoother. On the Slint side, this month highlights how to build reusable Slint UI libraries as Rust crates, now enabled by the new experimental module build feature in Slint 1.14. New video episodes continue the CLion series as well, covering Qt Designer integration and how to juggle multiple Qt versions using toolchains and CMake profiles. Training also expands this month. A new Advanced Qt Widgets course has been added for October, alongside several confirmed sessions across Qt, C++, and Rust. And as always, upcoming events including RustWeek, Oxidize, and Qt World Summit are listed to help you plan ahead. Benny Huistrand walks through a new experimental module build feature in Slint 1.14 that, for the first time, lets you export components defined in .slint files directly from a Rust crate. Those components can then be imported into other applications using import _foo from @mylibrary, opening the door to shareable, reusable Slint UI libraries on crates.io. It's a small syntax change with big implications for code reuse and for keeping your UI logic tidy. Qt 6.11 released. What's cooking? To mark the release of Qt 6.11, Jesper Pedersen sits down once again with Maikon Stamborowski from the Qt group to walk through what's new. They start with QCanvasPainter, which makes custom drawing in Qt quick, noticeably easier and faster. One of those features that feels like it should have existed all along. From there, they dig into QRangeModelAdapter, a welcome addition that simplifies accessing underlying data when working with QRangeModel. The conversation wraps with a deep dive into the brand new TaskTree, what it is, how it's meant to be used, and how developers can start experimenting with it today. If you want a guided tour of Qt 6.11's most interesting additions, straight from the people building it, this is the episode to catch. KDAB Training, new addition to the schedule. A new Advanced Qt Widgets course has been added to the KDAB Training lineup, running from the 13th to the 15th of October 2026. Aimed at developers already comfortable with Qt widgets, this hands-on course deepens your understanding of Qt internals and advanced techniques, with optional topics ranging from multi-threading to inter-process communication. It's taught by the same KDAB engineers who work with these technologies every day, so you get both the theory and the lived-in experience behind it. With over 20 years of teaching under its belt, KDAB offers practical, instructor-led training across Qt QML, modern C++, 3D OpenGL, debugging and profiling, and Rust, for all skill levels. Courses are available as scheduled public sessions or in-company workshops for teams, with some online options as well. You can explore the full training portfolio to see what fits your roadmap. KDAB video releases. Static functions instead of private methods in C++. Jesper Pedersen talks with Giuseppe D'Angelo of KDAB about a deceptively simple question. Is it better to keep helper functions as private member methods or move them into the C++ file as static functions? Giuseppe makes the case for the latter, including why anonymous namespaces and the static keyword still matter today. It's one of those topics where a small design choice can quietly shape the clarity of your codebase. Watch all the Qt widgets and more episodes on our channel. CLion plus Qt Designer, opening .ui files from your C++ code. Jesper Pedersen walks through how to bridge the gap between CLion and Qt Designer by configuring an external tool that lets you open the corresponding .ui file from your current .cpp with Shift plus F4. He also shows how to rebind Open Tab in New Window to Ctrl-E4 to better mimic Qt Creator's window handling, a small tweak that makes CLion feel more familiar to long-time Qt Creator users. CLion kits for Qt Creator users, switching between multiple Qt versions. For developers used to Qt Creator's Kit system, CLion's combination of toolchains and CMake profiles can feel less intuitive at first. In this episode, Jesper explains how CLion discovers Qt via QMake in your path, how to define toolchains using per-version environment setup files, and how to map those into named CMake profiles like debug-6.9 or release-6.10. It's a practical guide to making multi-Qt version workflows feel just as smooth as they do in Qt Creator. Running Clang format in CLion. CLion ships with its own built-in code formatter, but should you use that or stick with Clang format? And if you choose Clang format, how do you configure it cleanly inside CLion? This episode breaks down the trade-offs and shows how to set up Clang format so it integrates naturally into your workflow. As always, all episodes are available to watch on our YouTube channel. Upcoming KDAB training. Whether you're looking to deepen your expertise or pick up new skills, KDAB has a range of upcoming courses to help you plan ahead. Here's what's on the schedule in the coming months, with full details available in the complete training overview. Debugging and profiling Qt applications on Linux. Berlin, May 19th to the 21st. This 3-day course introduces the tools and techniques for finding bugs and diagnosing performance issues in Qt applications on Linux. It covers everything from general debugging and CPU profiling to Linux-specific high-level analyzers, giving you a solid foundation for tackling real-world issues. Advanced QML, Berlin, August 18th to the 20th. Designed for developers already comfortable with QML, this course dives into QML C++ integration, scene graph profiling, and performance optimization. You'll learn how to use OpenGL in QML, identify UI bottlenecks, and apply best practices for building high-performance applications, even on constrained hardware. Debugging and profiling C++ applications on Linux, Berlin, September 22nd to the 24th. This introductory course focuses on the essential tools that help developers and testers find bugs and identify performance issues in C++ applications on Linux. It's a practical, hands-on way to build confidence with the Linux debugging and profiling ecosystem. Upcoming Rust courses, online 2026. KDAB's upcoming online Rust training courses are now open for registration, offered in collaboration with our partner Ferrosystems, a company that has been deeply involved in the Rust community since before Rust 1.0. These sessions provide a solid path for developers looking to build or expand their Rust expertise. Introduction to Rust, online, 5 half-days, in English, May 18th to the 22nd. A comprehensive introduction to Rust's core concepts, ownership model, type system, and tooling. Embedded Rust, online, 3 half-days in English, May 27th to the 29th. A focused course on using Rust in embedded environments, covering memory-safe patterns, hardware interaction, and practical workflows for constrained systems. Introduction and Embedded Rust Combo, online, 8 half-days in English, May 18th to the 29th. A combined track that brings together both courses for a complete foundation in general and embedded Rust development. All the latest RHEL event news can be found on kdab.com/events. And remember that you can get all the links of items mentioned here in the description, kdab.com/newsletter, or from the newsletter if you're signed up to it. Thank you so much for listening to the KDAB newsletter. Don't hesitate to give feedback or questions, and we'll see you in the next one.